Hi, I am your host, Karen Miranda. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side. I want to thank you for joining me tonight and welcoming me into your homes. The phones are now open for phone calls, and I'll be talking about different things along the way as we get going during the night. The one thing I would like to talk about is validation. Sometimes it's a lot of information that comes to at once, especially if you're a new caller and you're new, like you never had a spirit reading before. It can be a lot of information that might not make sense to you, but later on it might make a lot of sense. Like with one of my crew members, he told me that, one of the people that were coming through the last show I did, it made a lot of sense, but at the time, and I, hi caller, you're on the air. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
Good. Can you speak up a little louder so I can hear you?
Sure. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Can you hear me better now?
It's still kind of low.
Oh, okay.
Is your TV set on?
No, the TV's off.
Oh, great. What's your name?
My name is Carol.
Hi. How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
Good.
You have a lot of people you want to hear from that are over on the other side, huh?
Yes.
I'm going to get going, but I just want to tell you, please don't feed me any information.
Okay.
Because sometimes, I know you guys get excited when you hear from your loved ones.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me information
Right.
about them as I'm going along with the reading. But don't tell me anything, because that way I don't know what I'm telling you. I'm just going to give it to you. Yes, if you understand. No, if you don't.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And I'm going to get going with, have you ever had a spirit reading before?
No.
No, I'm just going to explain really quick to you how I work as a medium, okay?
Okay.
I see people that have passed away. I also see stuff they owned, and I also see how they crossed over. I feel the presence of spirits around me, which they make me feel their personalities will start coming through with me. And that's how they work with me, and then just to fill you in on there.
Okay.
Okay. I have a woman that's on the other side, and I'm feeling very nurturing with her. Okay? And I'm feeling like I'm having breathing issues just before I crossed over.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a mom or grandmother over there?
Yes.
Is Mom over there?
Yes.
Yeah, because Mom is starting to come through. Did she have trouble breathing just before she crossed?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's like, it was really tough. Did she have help with her breathing too?
No.
No, just at the very end, because I'm feeling like, okay, I'm just going to keep going. But she felt like she could have used some help, because it was tough for her.
Yes.
Okay. Mom is around you. I'm seeing the family resemblance with you with her.
I'm sorry, Karen, I didn't hear
Okay.
you.
I'm seeing some family resemblance with you with Mom. Not a lot, just a little.
Yes.
Yeah. And she had very nice, really thick hair, cut short to the head.
Yes.
Yes, and very nice. She was very neatly dressed all the time when she would go out in public. She loved to dress up. She's learning not to help out at church so much. Does that make sense to you?
No.
Okay, because there's another woman that's with her that's coming in, but I'm going to give your mom a chance to speak, because you miss Mom a lot, she's saying.
Yes, I do.
You miss that connection, with her being around. But there is another woman that's saying a lot of prayers with Mom, but Mom is very strong with her faith.
I don't know.
Okay, find out about that if you don't understand, okay? And she's happy that you have some of her things. I'm not sure if it's Mom, but making things with her hands. Did she like to make things with her hands? Like I'm getting the wreaths you put on the doors and things like that.
No.
No, okay. I'm just going to ask the other lady to back off, because I have a mom. Is Mom's sister over there?
Yes.
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 Did she make stuff with her hands like that? Like do craft, very crafty and very clever, like could make things?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to give that to you, but find out about that as well. Mom and her sister, they're together over there.
Oh, okay.
They're both, and they're learning to get along better.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense to you, okay?
Yeah.
And they're cooking up a storm tonight.
Oh, okay.
And Mom was supposed to watch her diet a little bit. Because I'm feeling, I don't know if it's your mom or your sister, and I'm going to ask your mom's sister to back off, okay?
Okay.
Because somebody whispered, but your mom is telling me to tell you she's not sore anymore.
Okay.
And she's not in any pain. Can you understand that?
I can, yeah.
And she's all dressed up really nice today. She liked everything, you know, she liked to wear dresses when she could, only when she could. Like she liked to dress up and everything. Can you understand that?
No.
Okay, I'm going to give that to you anyway, so take that. But when she was
Okay.
younger, okay, she loved to dress up.
Okay.
Just to fill you in on that. And she's saying to say it's so much easier for me to breathe. And she's outdoors again. She loved to be outdoors.
Yes.
Loved to be outdoors. Loved the surroundings. Loved, you know, to be outdoors as much as she possibly could. But she couldn't get out as much, you know, of course, when she got sick.
Right, right.
And she's saying, thank you for helping me when you could.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm seeing books with her, too. I'm feeling like either her or her sister, they like to read a lot.
I don't remember that.
Okay,
Yeah.
just, you know, just keep that in the back of your mind. Because like I
Okay.
said, sometimes when it's new, it's a lot of information to go through. But she's telling me to tell you thank you for being there when you could be there.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling, is there a younger male with them over there?
Yes.
Because I have a very young male that's coming in now. He's
Yeah.
starting to come in,
Yeah.
laughing and joking and carrying on. And he had like a lot of fun energy to him.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just going to, you know, keep going. But there's a younger gentleman's with them, by the way.
Okay.
Okay? And he's doing really good.
All right.
He was kind of a surprise with his passing.
I think so. I didn't know
Okay.
him, but I think so.
Okay, and I'm just going to get going and just say, you know, Mom is extending her love, and she said to enjoy a good pastry.
Okay.
And you would
yeah.
understand that. I'm thanking her.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
finally. Because she was like, she was quiet. But when she talked, people listened.
Yes.
Because she was very quiet, but she was a listener, she's saying.
Yes.
And she was very, like I said, the nurturing with her, whereas her sister was a total opposite from her.
Yes.
And I'm glad you can understand. That's why the sister was like kind of overpowering with her energy. But I still feel like one of them, or your mom's mom, made stuff and did stuff like the crafty things with her hands, and you know, made like the wreaths, or you know, like to knit. And if you don't understand that, huh?
Yeah. I don't understand
Check
that. No.
into that, because that's a different generation.
Okay.
And I'm not very tall. I always tell the callers that, but I'm getting a little bit more height than myself with Mom.
Yes.
You're very petite.
No.
No, but you're you know, I'm feeling like at one time she was a little petite with her
Yes,
figure.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yep.
Thank you for telling me that. And she's saying I've got my girlish figure back.
Okay.
And you would understand that.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if this is your mom or your aunt, but one of them likes to go to bingo.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. And that they're playing bingo over there, but they can win more money.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm glad you can understand that coming from Mom. And Mom is extending lots of love.
Oh, okay.
And her sister's doing really good, too. She said she hasn't changed over there. She's as loud as ever.
Oh my God.
And I'm glad you can understand
Yes,
that coming
I
from her.
do.
Oh,
I
good,
do.
because that's why the energy's so overpowering, you know,
Yes.
with when the two of them are But they're together, and they're getting along, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
And she's saying to say thank you, you know, for being there when you could, because you needed to hear that,
Yes.
because you
yes.
felt like you didn't do enough for her.
Right.
Right. She's saying that's
yes.
okay. She's
Yeah.
saying that's okay. And the young man didn't really come in all together, but he's okay now.
Yes.
Just to fill you.
You don't know the circumstances of him.
No,
Like,
he's just
no.
saying, you know, I'm just not getting anything, because he's like
Okay.
way in the back, and your
Okay.
mom and your aunt are coming in tonight.
Okay.
And your mom is saying my bones aren't sore anymore.
Oh, nice.
The pain in
nice.
my,
Yeah.
especially like in her arms, she's saying my arms, and she's glad to be moving her hands again, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And she's glad to be doing all that. And
Yeah.
she said she hated everybody fussing over her, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the message is go out and enjoy a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it's your mommy or aunt, but one of them like to go to the movies a lot.
No.
Check on
no.
that, though, okay? Because you don't
Okay.
know what they did when they were younger, okay?
Right.
Just to fill you in that, because Mom was more. She was at home a lot, bringing up you kids, and she took care of the family.
Right.
And you
right.
kids were her whole life, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yes, and she's just saying, yeah, go out and enjoy a good movie and enjoy a good pastry, by the way.
Okay.
And she's doing.
And I'm sorry, Ken. Anything like from my mother-in-law?
No, I'm not getting
No.
anything tonight, and I don't want to go making up stuff for
Okay.
you because I don't work
Okay.
that way. Just
Right.
your mom and your aunt, we're kind of like together tonight, coming
Okay.
through.
Okay.
Just to let you know that.
Yeah.
Unless, like I said, the movie thing, unless that was your mother-in-law who'd like to go to the movies a lot,
Yeah.
find out about that, okay?
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
I will.
and have a great night, and thank you for calling.
Oh, thank you, Karen. I was glad that I had a chance to talk to you.
Do you have any questions?
Not really. The hand thing, I don't understand, but
Okay, but that's okay. Sometimes it takes a lot, like a lot of
Right.
information will come in from them. And your mom says, I can breathe so much better now.
yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
breathing was
Yeah,
very heavy
yeah,
and very hard. Like she
yeah.
could use help breathing. You know what I'm saying, though?
Right.
That's how
yep,
tough it was,
Yep,
for her with the breathing, because everything filled up with fluid and everything.
yep.
Just before she passed away, and it kind of, made it uncomfortable for her. But she's very comfortable now, and she's not in any more pain.
Oh, that's good.
And I just want to extend the love. And think of her when you go outside, because, I know she said when you guys were younger, you used to like to go outside a lot.
Yes, yes.
And, do the fun things you did as a kid.
Right,
And,
right.
and keep those memories with you, and she knows you do.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, Karen. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes when there's a lot of information, sometimes one person's energy is so overpowering, it'll overpower the person that is coming through. Because if you had a stronger personality when you were here, when you cross over to the other side, you'll take that energy with you, and that doesn't change. And you'll have the energy just coming through, the way you were here on the earth plane. It goes over to you on the other side. So if you were colorful with your words, that goes with you, which is a nice, and you do learn though over there too, as you go along, which is a real nice thing. Okay, and which is a really nice thing. And what's really nice is they listen in. They're listening not 24/7, but they do listen in when you're talking and stuff like that. And again, they are. And the one thing I would like to talk a little bit about, I didn't get to finish the last time I was on the show, is sometimes people will come in and it doesn't make sense. And okay. And it doesn't make sense, but then it will make sense, which is a nice thing. And I will finish touching up on grief a little. Hi, Carly, around the air. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Can I have your name?
Dolores.
Dolores. Hi, Dolores. How are you?
Hi. See, it sounds funny. You hear me back.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you turn off your television, Dolores?
Oh, that would be good, yeah.
Yeah, that would help you. That way it won't sound so echoey, too.
Yeah, okay.
How's that?
That's good, much better.
How are you doing tonight?
Not bad. I'm just listening to you. Off and on, I catch you.
Oh, thank you
and
for
I
listening
said, I've
in.
never called.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Yeah. So I thought I would tonight and see.
We're on the second and fourth Wednesday of every month.
Uh-huh.
That's when we're here. And just to fill you in on that, and have you ever had a spirit reading before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'll just briefly, I see and feel spirits around me.
Mm-hmm.
And, just to tell you that, I'll just get going with who I'm going. Yes, if you understand. No, if you don't, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You have a bunch of women around you that have crossed over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm feeling another motherly, loving vibration around you. Is your mom over there?
Yes.
Yeah, your mom's around you.
Yeah.
She's around you, and she's doing. She said it's, I'm glad. She's glad to be healthy again. Can you understand that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
she's so glad to be healthy again, and she's also very happy that she can move around again too. By the way.
Oh, that's good.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, and she's saying she's learning to have some fun over there.
That's good.
Because she was always taking care of the family and your kids and all that stuff. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
And working hard and bringing everybody up.
Yeah.
And she was wonderful. She just said, I'm learning to take time for me.
Right.
Which she didn't do when she was here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing her helping kids. Would that make sense to you?
No.
Okay, okay. Well, she's helping children over there anyways, just to tell you that. And she's saying, yeah, it's so much easier for me to get around. And she's enjoying the music again.
Good. She likes to dance, yeah.
And I'm glad you can understand that. And when she was younger, she did go out dancing, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad you can understand that. Quite an attractive lady, too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Very
yes.
attractive, very beautiful. She's almost like she could have been a model when she was real young.
Mm-hmm.
If that doesn't make sense to you, there's another woman that's with her, that's coming in with her, that's a lot younger than your mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to hold back and see what else Mom has to say. But she's saying to say that. And she's also telling me to tell you she's happy, she said, you're doing good.
Yeah.
It was crazy for you for a while, but everything's starting to calm down.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's saying to say that. And she's saying, I'm just so glad to be back in my other body again. Would that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yes, and she's got her book. She's praying for you, by the way.
Oh, good.
Would you understand that? Because she, her faith kept her together, too. She was very, with her faith. Do you understand that coming from her?
Yeah, yeah.
She's praying for everybody still, by the way.
Good.
That hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I love her sense of humor. She's starting to step forward more. And is Dad over there, too?
Yes.
Dad is with her.
Well, that's wonderful.
And then together, he's being a gentleman, actually, because Mom has a lot to say, which would make sense to you.
Yes.
And I'm so happy you can understand that. But Dad is coming in to say hello to you.
Oh, good. Say
Yeah.
hello to him.
Yeah, he said she misses me very much.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a very proud man.
Yes, he was. Yes.
And he said, at the end it was like boom, and I was gone. Can you understand that? Who had someone? I'm having a male that's there with Dad that had a heart attack and went really quickly.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna give that to you anyways. But Dad is with Mom, just to fill you in on that, and they're holding hands tonight.
Oh my God, that's a revelation.
And I'm glad you can understand that. I'm with my girl. He's saying, and you would understand. You would understand that too as well.
Yes.
And he's fun because he said, but he worked really hard when he did work.
Yes. Yes.
Very, very hard. Like he wasn't home a lot because he worked a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And very a guy's guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you could loved his sports, and he's so happy he can watch his sports without getting interrupted anymore.
Oh, okay.
And I'm glad you can understand. You were hoping to hear from Dad tonight too a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, if not, you were. Okay.
This is spontaneous, yes.
Yeah, he's, just to tell you that, and he's saying, I'm enjoying a good sport without the interruptions, and he likes the older-fashioned TV set, by the way.
Oh, yes, good.
And you would understand. Do you like to tinker around the house? Not all the time, but just
No.
once in a while. There's a man that's coming through, okay, that's with your dad. I don't know if it's an uncle or something that's over there, but he liked to fix things but never could get things done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you can understand that. He's getting things fixed now, by the way.
Oh, good.
and I love his sense of humor because he's really being very lively. And this is how they are with me when they come through. They'll get telling me about their lives. And Dad was a very proud man, by the way.
Yes, he was.
Very, very proud. He was, and he's saying, I'm proud. And he said he always, he's telling me that, the one-on-one conversations, the nurturing part of Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying to say, you know, I'm glad you did listen sometimes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that would make sense to you?
Yes, yes.
And I'm so happy to, you know, tell you that. Dad is also saying your mother doesn't have as much stuff as she used to have. Somebody, I'm seeing either somebody collected mugs. I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing mugs, okay?
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to give you, because I'm seeing, like, you know, like a lot of stuff your mom used to like to collect.
Clothes.
Okay, and I'm glad you can understand that. It's all kinds of different things, though, too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, and you still have some of her stuff?
No.
Somebody, okay, because somebody still has some of her stuff?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. She's saying, boy, she's had that for, you know, had it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying it's so much easier for me to drink and everything now, too.
Oh.
Okay, and I'm glad you can understand about that. And she's not cold anymore.
Okay.
Okay, and I just want to tell you to, when you're watching TV and everything, just when you see a good sport, your dad's going to be watching alongside with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're saying to say enjoy the holidays and not be so stressed out
Mm-hmm.
before they come, because it was always stressful for your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very, because they were the house everybody went to.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they're just telling me to tell you that with the holidays. They just want to extend their love.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. That's nice. And sometimes they will do that. That's when I have to remember too. You got to wait your turn before you speak. But I am going to talk about the young man. I do have a young man that's hanging around in the station right now. And I'm feeling like he's 25 years old when he crossed over. And it was like a sudden death with him. I'm feeling impact in my head when I died. And he's just, you know, he's just like, you know, saying, oh, I'm doing better. My death, it was quick when he crossed over. And I'm saying, okay, so if anyone at home can understand him, you know, just call the station. If not, I'll just ask him to back off. And okay, and I'll ask him to back off, and I'll just say, okay, you know, when the time has come, just come back again and let me know. Hi, Carly, you're on the air. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Jenny.
Huh?
Jenny.
Jenny?
Yes.
Yes. Hi. How you doing? That's good. Have you ever been to a medium before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Quickly, I will tell you how I work again as a medium. I don't scare anybody off, okay? I don't say anything bad or anything like that, okay?
Yep.
And also to let you know, if you don't understand someone that is coming through, just take it with you anyways, because sometimes it might not make sense at the time you're getting a reading, and then all of a sudden it'll hit you all at once, okay?
Okay.
And I see the people that have passed away, and then I feel the presence of spirits around me. Did you have somebody young that died? A young man?
Yes.
Yes, you did. In his 20s?
Yep.
In his 20s, okay. Because this young, he's like, I felt like this young man was around here, so I'm glad he kind of like hung around, because he was like, you know, like disoriented. I'm feeling like it was a surprise when he crossed over.
Yeah, it was.
It was very unexpected.
Yes.
Very unexpected. Good looking, by the way. Well, at least he thought he was anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, he was that kind of way. He wasn't that great looking, actually, but he had a big heart. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
And his is when he crossed over, everybody was devastated about him crossing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can understand that, because sometimes it'll take a couple of minutes, but he's, you know, he's not disorientated anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm glad that makes sense. And yes, if you understand, no, if you don't, okay? He's enjoying the music. He's got it on full blast.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can understand that. You miss having him around.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he won't stop joking and cracking jokes with me. He's a good storyteller.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you can understand that coming from him, because he has a couple of doozies too, by the way. And I'm glad you can understand that coming from him. He's very Gabby, you know. And
Yeah.
he's telling me to tell you that hasn't changed over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's saying she's still sad about my crossing. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You miss the friendship a lot.
Mhm.
You know, and the love is there. He's saying, you know, he's telling me to tell you that, and you would understand that.
Yeah.
The love is there. Did you do something in his honor, by the way? Or did somebody do some small little thing for him to remember him?
I don't know. I'm not
Okay,
really sure.
but you were hoping to hear from him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's around you, but he's back having that fun again. Okay, he's out having fun, and he's out doing all the stuff he's doing, and he's helping younger children on the other side. By the way,
Yeah.
Did he help younger kids over here?
I don't know.
Is there
I'm not
someone younger that misses him though? I'm getting a younger male.
Yes.
Yes, because he's around him. By the way,
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you that.
They were brothers.
Oh, okay, because, yeah, they're very, very close. And, but tell his brother that he's around. And he's saying to say rock on or something like that, so I have to give that to you.
Yeah.
And he would understand that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, he's just saying it's great up here because well, it's not, you know, he said not for him to be so sad about his crossing, but he's saying to put the music back in his life. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, put the music. His brother, he's talented, by the way.
Yes.
And you would understand that, the one that's alive?
Yes.
Yeah. He's supposed to pursue that, okay?
Mhm.
But he's got to put that music back into his life. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay? And just to encourage him to go along with that, all right?
Mhm.
And Big Brother's watching over him in a big way.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a very close friendship, too, as well.
Yeah.
And he's saying, I don't know if he skateboarded at one time. Would that make sense to you? Because I'm seeing skateboards.
Maybe.
Yeah, just find out about that, okay? Skateboarding and outdooring, and I'm seeing hockey with him.
Maybe. I don't
Okay.
really know.
All right, I'm just gonna give you the hockey thing, but yeah, he's and definitely the music though. You know,
Yeah.
he's like right on with the music, and tell him to pursue, you know, to put the music back into his life. That's the message is for his brother actually too, if that's okay.
Yeah.
To put the music back into his life, and he's extending his love to you.
Okay.
Okay, okay. And his passing was a shock to everybody.
Yes, but
Yeah, and he's saying it was quick, boom, and gone. Can you understand that?
yeah.
Okay. And I'm feeling, you know, that just the way it was like, you know, all of a sudden, you know, was he sad too?
Yes, he was.
He was very sad. Is he responsible for his life?
He is.
Yeah, he's taken responsibility for his own life and his actions, okay? But the ones that get left behind feel like it's their fault. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
And suicide is not always the answer,
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah.
But he just couldn't take it anymore, the pressure and everything. And he wasn't happy. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
And he was found.
Yes.
Yeah, he was found. It was very devastating. And he's just saying, you know, I'm taking responsibility. Hey, did one of his friends cross over before him?
It was his brother. His brothers, two brothers before him.
Okay, they're all together over there.
Yeah.
Just to let you, okay? Just to let you know,
Yeah.
one of them liked to skateboard because I'm seeing that skateboard again. So once when they come in like that, I have to give it, okay? But they're all together over there,
Okay.
okay? And he's telling you not to be so sad anymore,
Okay.
okay?
Mhm.
And I just want to extend that to you and to his other brother. He's just saying, tell him to put the music back into his life when he's ready, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and he's saying to say he's sorry.
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
It just, you know, it was just the pressure and everything that was going on around him, and I'm feeling pressure in my head area.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm glad you can understand that because I pay attention to that. Yeah, he's saying, yeah, the pressure that way but he's responsible for it, for his actions. You're not, okay?
Yes.
Because I know you wish you could have did more.
Mhm.
Okay, and so like I always say to people, suicide is not the answer, but sometimes people just the suicide they just. I know it's hard. It really is hard. But he's saying he is sorry for doing, you know, and he's also wanting to apologize to his younger brother, okay?
Okay.
And that would make a lot of sense to him.
Yes.
And he has photos of his brother still?
Yes.
Yes, he treasures them. Does he keep one in a wallet? Because he keeps showing me someone has a picture of him in a wallet.
I'm not sure.
Okay, check on that, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, he's saying she's saying to say I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave you with that, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It is hard. Suicide is not always the answer. Sometimes with suicides, there's just been so much of it lately and it's sad, and sometimes people just, there is help, but the individual is responsible for their life, and they have to get the help though too, and that's when a professional steps in, but we all have our own free will, and that's when it's like, okay, and we all have our own free will, and, we are responsible for our actions when we're here on the earth, because it's our families that, that are left behind, that miss and grieve over our loss. Hi, Carly, you're on the air. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
I could hear your voice really nicely, actually. You're speaking very clear to me. May I have your name?
Yes, Alma.
I did
Do you want me to repeat that?
Yes, I couldn't hear you, sorry.
Yeah, it would be A.
Huh? Can you speak up?
A-L-M-A.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Alma.
Alma, I'm sorry. Hi,
sorry.
Alma. Hi. You know what? It's an older-fashioned name. It's pretty. It's really pretty, though.
Yes, it is.
It runs in the family, by the way?
No, not really.
No? Who's like an Ellen or Elaine? Is there an Ellen or Elaine?
No.
I'm getting ease with you, okay? So when you mentioned your name to me, but I'm gonna give you that, and just okay. I'm gonna get going. Have you been to a medium before?
No, I usually go for the tarot readings, but I never spoke to a medium before. I find you very interesting, but I was a little intimidated to call you.
That's okay. It's intimidating. I know it can be intimidating sometimes for people, But just relax. And I don't scare. I don't give you any bad news. I don't work that way as a medium. Okay. And yes, if you understand. No, if you don't. Hello.
No, I do. No, I do understand.
You do understand. Okay. And is Dad over there? I'm getting a mail.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes, Dad is around you tonight.
He is?
He is, yeah, surprise. Your Dad is around you tonight. And he's got a big, big smile on his face. Okay? And I'm getting some height with him.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Can you speak up a little louder?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah, Dad is around you. Dad's over on the other side. Dad's crossed over.
Yes.
Yes, Dad's around you tonight. He's been around you for the last couple of days, actually. Just to let you know that.
Okay.
And I'm getting some height with Dad. I'm not really tall myself, so I'm getting, tall. I'm getting, like about 5'7", 5'8".
Yes.
Okay, 5'7", 5'8", almost 5'8". But in these days, Dad's not even considered tall anymore.
No, no. Yeah, you're right.
My daughter keeps saying, "Mommy, it's not the average height. You're short." I go, "I know I am," but yeah, and he's got a nice, figure to himself. 'Cause he worked really hard.
He did. He did.
Dad
he was a hard worker.
Very, very hard worker. Very, and he's saying he was average looking. Thinning hair before he crossed. I'm getting some thinning hair, not a lot. Thinning hair, his hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He got gray really quickly before he died.
Don't tell me anything, okay? Yeah. Okay. He's happy. He's got his whole head of hair back. And that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it bothered him with the thinning hair and turning gray and everything. And he's saying he could breathe. I'm feeling, did he have heart trouble when he crossed over?
Yes, he did.
Yes, it was like almost like a massive heart attack.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I'm getting a massive heart attack. It was like 1 minute I'm here, the next minute he's gone. And
exactly.
It was too late. It was. I'm glad you can understand that. He's out with his buddies tonight, by the way. His friends.
Okay.
He's out with his friends. Can you understand that?
Yeah, I know. He had his own little.
Don't tell me anything. He had his own little group of friends.
Yes, he did.
It's a small group that he's with them. They went before him. He's telling me. A couple of them went before.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm glad you can understand. I know it's a lot weird, you knew and calling and all that, but he's with they're playing a good card game.
Okay, that's funny. Usually he loves to play soccer.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, but keep the games, and that's what I'm getting with them. That's what they're doing. They're all around a table, just having a good old time. You would understand that. He's saying he's glad to see his buddies again, and that would make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Okay, I'm glad that makes sense to you. And I'm getting a female that's with him over there. Okay, I'm getting feeling like his mom is with him.
Yes.
Your grandmother is over there. They're together with him and the buddies.
That makes very, very much sense to me.
Oh, I'm so glad it makes sense to you because, and this is how they will. That's why I got to remember myself, like earlier. You got to back off. You have to wait your turn. One will have more to say. And Dad's usually not the type to gab, because usually the females will take over, and you can understand that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's saying you people have to back off tonight. To the women, he's saying you have your turn. You've had your turn when you were alive. Now it's my turn to speak. If you can understand that, he's telling you to go. He's telling you to go enjoy a good game. By the way.
Yeah, he was a good sport.
Yeah, he loved. Yeah, because I'm seeing football. The baseball, everything. And he's like scratching his head with the sports right now. Because he would argue with the TV set. By the way.
Yeah, do you want me to back away from the TV set? Okay.
Huh? Would he argue with the TV set? Like when the games were on, when he'd watch the games?
Yeah. Oh, typical male. He would scream,
Oh, yeah, he was very sportsy and very, When he was in school himself, did he play sports too?
Yes, he did, yeah.
I'm so glad. Thank you for telling me that, because he's showing me that. Just to tell you that. He said, I'm in my youthful body again. But he was very athletic, by the way, and very talented.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you can. Does somebody have trophies or something? Because I'm seeing trophies. Did he get?
Maybe he did when he was younger, but I wouldn't really know about that. I would hear about it.
Because I'm feeling. Ask somebody in the family, okay? But I'm feeling like he did get something for being on one of the teams in high school or something, which would make sense, okay?
Yes.
And just check into that. And I have a tendency to say thank you. I thank them as I go along. But Dad was a very hard worker, very, he kept the family together when he could, and he could be home when he could. Can you understand that?
Yes.
I'm glad you
everything you're saying so far makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, thank you. I love his energy because he had that loving, nurturing to himself, but he was a man's man too, and you can understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know it's a common name, and I'm saying Dad, but is there a Joseph over there?
No, the thing with the name is I do come from a different culture,
Mm-hmm.
from Albania, which is next to Greece in Europe. So our names would be totally different from American names.
Okay, American names. The message could be for another caller. I'm saying I'm getting a man Joseph that's around me, but I'm getting a Joseph Anthony, so something like, his name. But I'm going to put that up there. Dad is just saying for me to tell you to hang in there. And that would make sense to you?
Well, I was hoping to get a message from him. Yeah.
Okay, and that's one of the messages from him. He's telling me to tell you to hang in there.
Okay.
And one of the messages from him is that, and he's also telling me to tell you to do what you want to do. And stop listening to everybody around you.
Okay, that makes total sense to me.
Okay, that makes total sense. And he's very proud to come over here. Like he's very proud that you're here. Can you understand that?
Yes.
I'm glad
I have always tried to make him proud of me.
Yep, and he's saying, I'm so proud of her. And he's also telling me to tell you that you got to give yourself more credit.
I'm going to try to. Yes.
Okay. If you were here, I'd give you a big hug. I'm going to give you a big hug from Dad, because Dad would give you those big bear hugs. And do you understand that?
Yeah, I'm just crying right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I needed this. Like, I'm happy and I'm crying at the same time.
Crying's a good thing. Crying's about healing, too. But if he was here, he'd give you one of those big, big bear hugs like he used to when he was alive.
Yes.
And he's wrapping his arms around you and just saying, I'm extending my eternal love to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And he's listening in on, not 24/7, but he hears you, and he hears you praying for whatever your faith is. He hears you praying for him.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just crying way
That's
too
okay.
much.
That's, like I said.
But I'm relieved. I'm liking the fact that I'm crying.
And thank you so much for sharing. I don't know if you have any questions.
Yeah, is there anything else he needs to say to me?
That's really basically all, but that's how he was when he was here, is right to the point.
Okay.
Okay? And he's saying, he's just saying, I'm around you. I'm not in my physical body, but I'm in my spiritual body.
Yeah, I just wanted him to know that I love him too.
And
he didn't express it enough.
He knows that. Okay? He knows that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, Karen. Thank you so very much. I really needed that.
No, thank you. Thank you for sharing them. And I always pray for them, too, because it does take a lot for them to come through. People don't realize how much it does take a lot of energy for our loved ones to come through from the other side. And he's giving you a big, big hug.
Well, I've been thinking for quite some time to calling you, but at first I was intimidated. Then it's so hard to get through, the line is always busy.
Mm-hmm.
And finally tonight it was my lucky night.
See, it was supposed to be. That's why.
I'm glad I did, though, and thank you so very much. The energy between us was really good.
Thank you.
I could totally understand you.
Thank you, and thank you for sharing them. And I'm here the 2nd and 4th of the month, just to let you know that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you again. Have a good night.
You
and
too.
Good luck with the show. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, they do listen in on us. And prayers are very good. Prayers are very, important. They do listen, and prayers help them to learn and grow on the other side with whatever your faith is, with, your beliefs and your belief system. And they do listen in, not 24/7, but they are tuning in to, hearing what you have to say. And like I said, even though they're not in their physical body, they're hearing their spiritual body. Okay. And they're hearing their spiritual body, which is really, really nice to know, that we have someone rooting for us over there, too. Hi, Carly, you're on the air. Welcome to Whispers on the Other Side.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Good. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Could I have your name?
Carol.
Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Hey, you're all relaxed after a busy day?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever been to a medium before?
Yeah, once in a while.
Okay. Just to, that's good to know. Yes, if you understand. No, if you don't. Okay.
Mhm.
And you know, and like I said, we all work differently. I'm a clairvoyant, clairsentient medium, and that's how I usually work. And I'm gonna go with who I'm getting for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm feeling that there's a male around you. I'm getting like a really loving male energy around you. Did you? I'm almost feeling like I don't know if it's a boyfriend or a husband. Is someone like that over there for you?
Yes.
Is your husband over there?
No.
No, but okay, then that's okay because there's someone else's husband's hanging around here. But do you have a boyfriend that's over there?
Oh, no, not that I know of.
Okay, because I'm just gonna, ask the two of them to, back off and just say, okay, they will do that sometimes with me, and I just, have to get on with that, and just to say, okay, to see who else is around you, because sometimes that'll happen too. What I wanted to ask you is I do have a female that's around you, okay, and I'm feeling family member with this female. I have a female that's around you.
Right. She just passed, but she's not family.
Okay. But like family closeness.
Very close.
Very close. Okay, I'm gonna get going with her. She's doing a lot better. She's not sick anymore. She was sick when she passed.
Right.
Can you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah, she's saying she was very sick when she passed, and she just couldn't fight in the body she was in anymore. Can you understand that coming from her?
Yes.
Yes. And maybe it's her husband or boyfriend or somebody like over there like that, okay, but I just got to give that to you anyways, or if anybody's listening in. But yeah, she's saying you miss her friendship.
Yes.
And
definitely.
she was like the life of the party, like when you
Yes.
guys were together. She was
Yes.
like that real fun. She liked to wear a lot of makeup when she would go out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's got all her makeup on tonight and her jewelry and everything, and she's all dressed up like when you guys would go out and have your fun together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm getting she's very attractive in the face.
Yeah.
Okay. And her hair, she said, I'm glad I got some of my hair back. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Because you thinned out really bad.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's got her full head of hair back, by the way. And she's very happy about that. And she's saying, it's a lot. I like the petiteness to her, too.
Yeah, very tiny.
Yeah, I'm glad you can understand that coming from her, because she's really starting to come in very strong now with her, because she really fought the fight for as long as she could. And you would understand that, because she was the type, she didn't want anybody feeling sorry for her.
That's right.
And I'm glad you can understand this coming from her.
Yeah.
She's just, and she's got the lipstick on tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you can understand. And I'm seeing shoes with her. Did she like shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot, but she had her special ones. But I'm feeling like the shoes and the jewelry, though.
Yes.
She loved her jewelry. Some of it was kind of gaudy, though.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that has some of that stuff still. I'm glad that makes sense. She's glad you have it, and she knows it's in good hands.
Right.
And she's making me laugh because she's that much fun to be around.
Yeah. Exactly.
And she's saying, "Boy, the men are good looking over here." And I'm glad you can understand that because looking for Mr. Right, you would understand that.
Yes, definitely.
I'm so glad. She just, beautiful set of teeth, by the way.
Yeah.
Beautiful set. And she said she's eating her favorite foods again.
Right.
Because the treatment just took her whole appetite away.
Yeah, she did, right.
And it just was like, with the treatment that I was under, it really made her very, very weak.
Right.
And I'm feeling there's someone that she had caught up with over there that she missed too, a family member.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a female.
Yes, her mom, yes.
Her mom, okay. Thank you very much for don't tell me anything though, okay? But I'm glad they're together. They're together over there. The mom and daughter. And she's saying to say thank you for the flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something about flowers, or somebody bought some to her, wherever she is.
Yes.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, she's saying to say thank you. And she loved flowers when she loved to get them too, by the way. And I'm glad, like at Valentine's and things like that.
Yeah.
And she's eating a whole big box of chocolates.
Uh.
Because she loved her sweets, and she, you know, and she wishes she's glad she can eat them again.
That's good.
Because she couldn't eat anything. And you know, she lost a lot of weight.
Yes.
And I'm glad you can understand that. And she's saying, I lost a lot of weight, but I have my girlish figure back again.
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
And I'm glad you can understand that with her.
Yeah.
You know, and she liked, you know, I don't know if it's her, but I'm feeling like she'd like to go to museums or something. Oh, good, thank you. And I will thank you, you know, for that. Yeah, she'd like to, she's enjoying the museums, but she can get in for free now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm glad you would understand that coming from her, you know, and she loved to dress up. She's all dressed up tonight, by the way. It's got her hair, and she had a nice head of hair, by the way.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she did. She's so glad she has it all back. And she's got, and she liked to style it and do all different crazy styles. You would understand that?
Yes.
And I'm glad. And she's saying to you to thank you for the friendship.
Oh, okay.
And thank you for the friendship. And she's glad she's with her mom. And her mom was a very good cook, by the way.
Oh, okay.
At least she thinks so anyways. But she's saying to say for you to go out and enjoy a good sweet. You know?
Right.
Yeah. And I'm seeing her eating a hot fudge sundae.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad. And she's like saluting the sundae to you. Danging with the spoon like. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Because that's what she used to do when she was here. I'm so glad you can understand that coming from her.
Yeah.
Coming from her. You've been talking to her lately.
Yes.
You know, and she's saying, I'm listening in.
Yeah.
And she's saying to say hello from heaven.
Yes.
To you.
Yes.
And thank you for all the prayers you've been giving her.
Yeah.
And she's saying to say thank you for those. And she's saying, you know, I do appreciate it. And just before she crossed, she wasn't as orientated as she was.
Right.
You know, and she's saying, I'm back, and I'm back in the game again.
Oh, good.
And I'm glad you can understand that coming from her.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm glad, you know, and I just want to tell you, you know, she's with you, you know, and she's going to let you know she's around, okay?
Okay.
And she's saying, yeah, she's back in the game. And she's saying to say thank you for the friendship.
Yes.
You were really very, very close.
Yes.
Okay? Yes. And I don't know if somebody you know had just lost their husband, because I'm getting this husband that keeps coming back. And I just, you know, say to everybody out there, you know, he's doing good, but I just have to give that to you.
Oh, could it be Uncle Joe? Like when you said Joseph, my Uncle Joe just passed? Could that be it?
Yeah, because it was like, okay, and I'm glad you can understand that. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate the validation, too, because when I get gabbing and talking, I just throw what I get, you know, out there.
Yeah.
But Uncle Joe's doing well.
Okay.
He's out raising Cain tonight, you know, just to let you know that. And I just want to leave you with his love. And your friend said to go out when she's out, and you're out, listen to the music and dance, and she's with you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I just want to talk a couple of minutes about grief before we, you know, end the night. I started that a couple of weeks ago. When we've lost people in my own family, like when my sister passed away, my daughter said, what do we do? I said, we got to celebrate life. You know, the person that crossed over would want you to celebrate their life. And so what we do in my house is every year, like at her birthday, the way we honor my sister with passing is we have a party. We have little cupcakes and we wish her a happy birthday. And another way also that I have learned with dealing with grief, when you really miss someone, a friend of mine from Ireland told me, write a letter. You know, write a letter to your deceased loved one, you know, and just, you know, write down your feelings, and, you know, that helps a lot too. And a couple of times before, when somebody I know had passed away, I would get to write a letter, and I would, you know, have, you know, the undertaker say, could you put this, you know, with so-and-so, and they gladly took it. So, you know, letter writing is another good way to deal with grief, but we all deal with grief in our own way, but I just wanted to share those couple of little things with you, how we deal with grief in my family. And also just to say, you know, thank you all so much for sharing your loved ones and your friends and families that have crossed over to the other side. And I do pray for them in my own way. And we all have our own free will, always remember that. And also too, try to remember too, especially, be kind to each other, you know, and take that extra minute to be with the loved one on this side of the veil as well, and the loved ones on the other side of there listening in. And also too, as well as being kind to people, don't text and drive when you're out there. Just try to remember to put your phone away, or, you know, don't, you know, just put it aside and just don't text and drive. It's not a really good thing to do, you know, only if you can help it, just to fill you in on that. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And we're here on the second and fourth Wednesday, and I want to, again, to fill you in on that. And also, thank you very, very much for sharing all your loved ones who have crossed over to the other side with me tonight. And I will remember each and every one of them in my prayers. And you know, they're around. They'll let you know. If it might not be right away, it just depends on how open, and everybody is connected to the spirit world in our own way, shape, or form. They'll let you know, when your time is right. And the nice thing about that, it could be the littlest thing, like a blinking of the light, or a song you hear on the radio, just to let you know that. And it's a nice thing to know that, we have someone over there, on the other side, our family and friends that have gone before us. And, just to take that with you, and our loved ones are gone but not forgotten. And they are just a thought away, which is nice to know. And I just want to wish everybody love and light. And thank you for calling.